The United States has warned North Korea would face a swift and forceful response should it go ahead with a nuclear test for the first time since 2017. Let's take a closer look at what's going on here and why a North Korean nuclear test could still happen at any time. First, this warning from the US. It was issued by Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman after meeting with her South Korean counterpart Cho Hyun-dong in Seoul. Their discussion covered the North's latest illegal missile launches and the possibility of a 7th ever North Korean nuclear test. Sherman told reporters what we already know, that a nuclear test by the North would be in complete violation of UN Security Council resolutions. And that's when she threatened that fast and powerful reply, adding that the entire world will respond in a strong and clear manner. Cho also agreed that there would need to be a resolute, unified international response, mentioning new sanctions. And Cho and Sherman were set to meet again today in a trilateral session involving their Japanese counterpart Takeo Mori, again to discuss North Korea, among other issues. The US continues to insist North Korea is ready to conduct a nuclear test. Speaking this week, Special Representative for North Korea, Sung Kim, said the test could take place at any time. This is backed up by the International Atomic Energy Agency, which has detected indications of nuclear test preparations at the North's Punggye-ri site. We've been hearing about these preparations for some time now from various officials and analysts around the world, but the IAEA confirmed its intelligence this week. So the question remains, when will North Korea go ahead? Sung Kim was asked about reports that North Korea may conduct a nuclear test this Friday. He insisted he cannot confirm the timing and is also still hoping for a diplomatic solution. He insisted there's no end date to the US offer of dialogue, but he also spoke of a clear and swift response in the event of a North Korean nuclear test. It's clear from history that economic isolation in the form of sanctions is the usual global response to major North Korean provocations. But given that China and Russia recently blocked fresh sanctions targeting the North's missile testing, which had been proposed by the US via the UN Security Council, what other options are there? Perhaps we got a taste on Monday when South Korea and the US took the unusual step of launching 8 missiles, exactly the same number as North Korea had fired a day earlier. This was after the Allies had completed a combined military exercise, including the USS Ronald Reagan, a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. Then this past Tuesday, South Korea and the US conducted a joint air power demonstration involving F-35A stealth fighters among 20 warplanes in another show of readiness. And the US has brought together Indo-Pacific forces with the USS Ronald Reagan, another nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, the USS Abraham Lincoln, and an amphibious assault ship, the USS Tripoli, for its Valiant Shield exercise until June 17th, and will be holding a virtual drill to detect and intercept a North Korean intercontinental ballistic missile. That's a lot of firepower, certainly capable of a swift and forceful response, but will the North be deterred?